Hey everyone, thank you, Team Relentless, for jumping on our weekly team meeting that we hold on Zoom. Hopefully you folks had a great, awesome day. I just wanted to, again, thank you, Shirley, for opening up your home. Thanks, Sherman, for us as well, too. It was such an awesome training. It was a good time for everybody to fellowship, get together, ask lots of questions. You folks shared lots of your own personal tips with everyone. I love it. It was such a great time. For those of you that missed it, not to worry. We'll have monthly get-togethers. You can get to the next one and get to know the team as well. So thank you. Today is Tuesday. For watching on the replay. I'm going to open up if anyone has any questions before we start. It's something important that you want to share with all of us. Let me know right now if you can. Go ahead and share and talk if you need to. Anybody? Okay, so let's get started. Everybody share your Nelfie. Share your Nelfie. Do a Nelfie a Nelfie fan. Where's your Nelfie? So I still have my whole latte love. It's still going. I need to take it off and redo my nails. So you guys, let's get started. Super excited. I know I mentioned it last week and I mentioned it at the team meeting. I didn't get a chance to decorate it, but I wanted to share with you folks my idea that I've been putting off for a while. I'm not sure why. But I'm going to finally have it for everyone to participate. And I want you folks to join me in my first month of a book club. I'm calling it a bento book club because I have these cute little bento boxes. And if you can see, it's like these cute bento boxes. I'm going to put like ribbon and all of that. But in my bento box, I have some goodies. Depending on the month, I'm going to try it out where I'm actually giving you folks the bento with the book. So for this month, I can meet up with you if you want to participate. This is what it's all about. You're going to get a book. For the month of February, the theme for February, we're going to focus on love, relationships, and self-care. Okay? Love, relationships, and self-care. It's February. It's the month of love and Valentine's and all that fun stuff. So our theme is going to go along with the month and the holiday. So the book is called The 5 Love Languages. It's by Gary Chapman. Real quick, the synopsis back here, The 5 Love Languages. Between busy schedules and long days, expressing love can fail by the wayside. We forget to compliment, to give gifts just because, to linger in our embrace. The things that say, I love you, seem to either not get said or not get through. This is a book about saying it and hearing it clearly. No gimmicks, no psychoanalyzing, just learning to express love in your significant or your spouse's or your anybody in your life's language. Let's see. So there's words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Those are the 5 love languages. So we all speak in a primary love language and we receive in a primary love language. And of course you can have a secondary and a third. This book will help you to discover what yours is and what your spouse or your significant other, or like for me, I used it for all my relationships, best friends, co-workers, for my mother-in-law, father-in-law, sister-in-law, all the relationships in my life. I applied the 5 love languages as well. So this is going to be our book for February. So in the bento, I'm going to have the book. I'm also going to have cute little fuzzy socks. I found these face masks. So I'm going to put a few more goodies in here for you, but this is the bento book club box, okay? So that's what I'm calling it, my bento book club. What are we going to do in our bento book club? Well, first of all, we're going to stay accountable to each other. That is foremost and primary. My whole goal is for all of us as a team to get through a book, have conversation, have reflection, think about the things that we read. How are we going to apply it? Maybe some, good stories of what happened when you did apply the things that you've learned in the book, all of that. So we're going to be using the Voxer app. I apologize for not being on Voxer for a while. My phone and my data has been really crazy. But thank goodness I got a new phone and we switched over. So I have unlimited data. I'm so thankful and so grateful, and I have a lot of gigabytes. So I'm back up and running on Voxer. So I apologize for those of you that have been messaging me and I have not been very timely in returning your message. But we're going to use Voxer. And this is what we're going to do. On a weekly basis, we're going to have like a number of chapters that we want to accomplish in a week's time. Then on a daily basis, we're going to break it down. So for those of you that are participating, I want to let you know that the purpose of this book club is for you and I and the whole team together to come as a small group to read the same book. And of course, the book is going to be 5 Love Languages for February. It's going to be a very interactive group. So I want you to participate. I don't want you to be afraid of the commitment or anything like that. All I ask is for you to join in on the Voxer messages. I'm going to create a group for our book club. And I want us to stay focused on the subjects in the chapter. So for example, for the 5 love languages, it's very short chapters. They get to the point. The chapters for the 5 love languages go as follows. Okay, so here's so you can see. Okay, so you have what happens to love after the wedding, keeping the love tank full, falling in love. Then you have the 5 love languages. Okay, so there's different chapters. There's a total of 12 chapters, and the chapters are about 8 pages long. They're not very long. It's like such an easy read. Like you can devour this book literally. It's such a beautiful read. So what I'm going to ask is we are going to spend 1 day on a chapter. Okay, so we're going to start chapter 1. We're going to read it. And then what you're going to do, what I'm asking you to do is after you read that chapter, I'm going to ask for you to jump on Voxer and number 1, to reflect. Share your reflection. You don't have to be on, if you don't want to share like your video, you don't want to show like your face on the video, you can talk. Remember, Voxer is like a walkie-talkie system. You can either talk to us or you can do a video. You can also message. You can like type. Okay, so I love the versatility of Voxer, so I'm going to use Voxer for this. And what you're going to do is, first of all, share your reflections. Reflect on what you read. For example, the first chapter is what happens to love after the wedding. Think about it. Reflect on that chapter. Share with the Voxer, with the group in Voxer, and tell us what did you get out of that chapter. Reflect on how it applies to your life, how you're going to apply the principles to your own life, whatever it might be. But share, share, share. It doesn't have to be long. Just on a daily basis, share what you read the night before. So on day 1, we're going to read chapter 1, what happens to love after the wedding. So either that night, if you're like, you had time during the day, if you did it in the afternoon or evening, go ahead and put your Voxer in. If not, put it in first thing the next morning. Okay, because the next morning, day 2, is going to be chapter 2. Okay, so we're going to get through this. We're going to share ideas, share things that have been going on. How does it apply to us, so forth. Okay, so number 1, you're going to share your reflections. Number 2, what I want you to share with the team and the group is, what is your method, or how are you going to apply what you read in this chapter? So as you're sharing your Voxer, share a few things with us, okay? I want it to be just a very safe place for us to share with one another. I know some of you read the book. Nothing's wrong with rereading the book. It might just like, oh my gosh, I didn't hear that or read that the last time, okay? For those of you that prefer audio books, go ahead and you can download the audio book as well too. For me, for the bento box for now, Everything is coming out to $20 with shipping. So I'm going to ship it out to you, or I'll meet up with you and get it to you. So we want to start by, let's see, what's the calendar? Let me get my calendar. I know I wanted to start it for February. I was trying to time it so we could read it. It's not even a long book, you guys. We're going to tackle this book together. So I wanted to start on, let's see, February 4th, okay? That's Monday, February 4th, which gives me time to either meet up with you this week or send it to you like tomorrow, okay? So you let me know what you want to do. I do have to add the shipping. I didn't see what the shipping, they do like a little different shipping rate now. It goes by zone if you're mainland and so forth. So I have to get up to speed with the new prices, okay? So I just wanted to share with you folks, I'm so super excited. Is there anyone here that already knows that they're gonna participate in my bento book club? Let me know. I have a few that are ready to go, so let me know. You guys are being shy on me. Okay, so I'm going to keep moving. The other thing that I wanted to share is I updated in the Canva and the Team Relentless page our goals. You guys, it's not too late to keep going after your goals. It's 2019, fresh, brand new calendar, brand new year. Press that reset button, right? You guys need me to get my reset button? I have it. Where is it? Hold on. Oh, I wanted to show you, by the way, my cool shirt. Look at this. It says, one day or day one, you decide. And it's from Rank Makers. One day or day one, you decide. So here's my reset button. Go ahead and hit your screen. Reset. It's a new year, a new you, a new calendar, and a new month coming up. Reset the button. Let's do this, you folks. We're going to reset. It's going to be a great year. I want you folks to know that this year is a year to get better at the things that you didn't understand, to get better understanding, gain more knowledge, put a little more tools in your belt, in your toolbox. Have your year be this year, the best year yet. For me, my word for the year is relentless. I want to continue to be relentless in all my pursuits, in my phone calls, in meeting people, in getting my work done. Relentless is my word. Did you think about your word for the year yet? I want you folks to stay focused this year. The way we're going to get this done is to be consistent. Set your goals. You have to see your goals in front of you. If you didn't already print out January SMART goals, don't beat yourself up. Don't get down. Just start a brand new one for February. Okay, it's the 2019 SMART goals. Every month you should be focusing on the different areas of your life. There's personal goals, color street goals, physical goals, mental goals, spiritual goals, financial goals, relationship goals. Set your goals every single month. If you didn't accomplish it the month before, that's okay to reset. Maybe you need to tweak your goals a little, make it more reachable, make it more attainable. Okay, so here's the 2019. I do have it in Canva. Go ahead and print it. If you're not part of Canva yet, I encourage you to message me your email and I'll add you to the Canva for our Team Relentless group. All of these you can find there. And then, of course, let's set our goals for February. Our color street goals, okay? Number of samples that you want to give or send on a daily basis. Put a number there. Put a number. You guys have to see a number. If you're going to set your goal as I'm send out 5 a day, do it. Do 5 a day. Put it on your calendar. Put it on your priorities. If you're going to do, you're going to use like a 7-day-a-week calendar, or maybe you want to take Saturday and Sunday off from mailing things out, have it 5 days a week. I'm going to send 2 a week, so that's 10 in a week. However you want it, however your mind thinks, however you function. Do you do better by setting a daily goal, or do you do better by setting a weekly goal? But break down the goals of the month by daily and weekly goals. Okay, you want to be able to see and touch and get these dreams and these goals and visions done. But if you don't set little tasks for yourself, the goal will seem huge, unattainable. And that's when we shut down and we're like, oh, you know, that's too much for me. Don't do that. I want you to stay focused this month, stay focused this year. So of course you want to set the number of samples to give out or send. You know, when you're out and about, have it ready to go. Have it part of your 5 of the day or 2 of the day, whatever your goal is. The next one is prospect to call for the month. How many people are you going to call this month? Break it down. We have, how many days do we have? We have 28 days in the month of February. Are you going to call 1 a day? Are you going to call 2 a day? How many people are you going to talk to about your business? You know, when your mouth is closed, your business is closed, right? If you're not talking about your business, sharing about your business, no one's going to know about your business. Okay, we have to be the voice, the spokesperson, the marketer. We're all of that. We have lots of different hats for our business. So never take a break from that, okay? The other one, nail bars for the month. You guys, we went through nail bars at our meeting. For those of you that missed it, not to worry. You can, I put a link of the CEO of me, Misty Kearns, the training that I received that blessed me and helped me become more profitable and successful at nail bars is that training. I think it's only $27. You'll have a whole workbook you can work from. She has transcripts in there, word for word, what to say, how to play a game, all of that. All of that is in the CEO of me, and I put it in the Team Relentless page, and that's in regards to in-person nail bars. There's also a Facebook nail bar as well, too, in there, too. So if you want to take that training as well, too, I need to look into that one, too, because I'm just starting to have more Facebook nail bars. So much fun, you guys. It's 1 hour on Facebook with your guest. Your hostess doesn't have to do much, just kind of come in and tag and post and just have a good time. And she gets gifts, she gets rewards. Her guests can play games as well and get game prizes. It's super fun, you folks. I'm sure you can sacrifice an hour, one night a week, 2 times a week if you can, to have a Facebook nail bar. All it takes is really good coaching. You know, you want to make sure that you coach your hostess so that she has a successful nail bar. You're good to go because you're going to use the same graphics, the same wording, the same text, all of that. Okay. The next one is your personal PV for the month. What personal PV are you at? Are you at 100 PV, 150 PV, 300 PV? That's a great goal to start right there. Bonus qualified month, right? 300 PV. For those of you that are shooting for Comma Club, oh my gosh, I can't wait to share the end of month numbers. Some of you folks hit the Comma Club already. Some of you are like way beyond Comma Club. I'm so fired up for you. You are doing your best, being the best version of you, having your nails ready to go and getting out there selling your nails. I'm so proud of you. For those of you that are a bonus qualified stylist for the very first time, props to you. I know that it took a lot of work. I know it took a lot of time and consistency. It will pay off because you do it this month. It's going to be much easier to do it next month and the month after that. Make it a habit. Just like when you wake up, brush your teeth, brush your hair, fix your bed, right? All habits. If we can practice these things on a daily basis, guess what? You won't even have to think about it because it's going to be a normal routine for you. Okay? So start thinking about that. This is an important one right here. Your Color Street rank. What is your goal? Is your goal to be a bonus qualified stylist if you're brand new? Is it to be a senior stylist, team leader, director? I'm so fired up, you guys. You folks are going places, hitting ranks, increasing your volume. You guys are doing it. I'm so proud of you. I cannot express how thankful I am for a super strong team. Team Relentless. You guys are all about the meaning of relentless. And then PMA Book of the Month. PMA stands for positive, that's the P, positive. The M stands for mental. A stands for attitude. So positive mental attitude book. Or if you want a short version, it's a self-help book, okay? It's a book that is helping to either build your mindset, teach you some business skills, teach you relationship skills, teach you how to become a better person, whatever it is. That's what we call a PMA book, Positive Mental Attitude book. What book are you going to be reading this month? I hope it's Five Love Languages by Gary Chapman. And then I put a line on this 2019 one for other. What is another goal? I know we don't have an incentive yet for Color Street. You know, last year I know we had the presidential circle. We had the certain months had a nail incentive, you know, a limited edition nail incentive. We also had the cruise. We didn't have one announced yet, so stay tuned for that. So that for the month of February, that might be the other, okay? But set your goals. It's so very important, you folks. Setting your goals, putting it before you so that you know that there's something to work towards every single day. When you wake up every day, you should have this handy. You know, I have like these magnets here at my desk. This one says urgent. Some of them I actually put a sticker on there. But what you want to do is have it nearby. Put it on your mirror. Oh my gosh, I love putting things on my bathroom mirror, okay? This has a magnet. Stick it nearby your desk. Have your goals before you. I have a clipboard, so I carry my clipboard with me. I'm using a different planner, so I'm not able to put it in my planner like I used to, but I carry a clipboard. It's with me. I can look at it. When I'm setting my calendar for the day, I can review it and say, oh, okay, I need to call so-and-so. Have a name, a specific name. I'm going to call so-and-so to see if she will host a nail bar. Look at your customer list. Look at your previous customer list or your hostess list and say, oh my gosh, I need to send the St. Patrick's announcement to my really good VIP customer. I didn't do that yet. I'm going to put her name down on my to-do list. Start creating a system for yourself, okay? We call it a DMO, daily method of operation. I know we love acrostics, right? DMO, daily method of operation. That's how you do things. That's how you roll. That's how you get things done. What's your DMO? What do you do when you wake up? Do you go exercise? Do you get into the Word? Do you start praying? Do you go for a walk? Do you make breakfast? Do you make lunch for the kids? What is your daily method of operation? Everyone has one, because I can tell you this much. If you have a physical job where you go and work someplace at a place and you have co-workers and you have a boss or you have a supervisor, guess what? When you go to work, you have a daily method of operation when you're at work. You know what time you have to get things done. You know what time is your lunch break, your maybe 15-minute break. There is a method to your activities. So I need you to take a look at how you're spending your 24 hours. Guess what? We all get the same number of hours in the day. I don't get more than you and you don't get more than me. We get the same amount of minutes. We get the same number of hours. We get the same number of days in the week, months in a year. Everything is the same, because guess what? We all live on the same calendar, the same time clock, okay? So I want you folks to remember, don't waste your time. Be very deliberate. Be very focused on your time this year. If anything I've learned last year is there was a lot of time that I wasted on Facebook when I didn't need to. I could have been posting when I was just like scrolling. You know, I was trying to work Instagram, for example, and I'm learning how to follow up better with my Instagram followers and talk story with them and personally message them. All these things. You have to have a daily method of operation. Okay, so for those of you that have VIP groups, side note here, for those of you that have a VIP group, you should be posting at least 2 to 3 times a day. 2 to 3 times a day, just so you can capture the different people that are on at different times. But guess what you need to do? You need to start going through all of your VIP members and personally building relationship. I cannot express to you how important it is to build relationships from the people that you already know, the people that are already interested in your product, the people that already purchased from you. Go back and look at those names. Call those people up. You folks never forget how important it is to hear a person's voice, to hear the excitement, the passion, the clarity in the person's voice. Pick up the phone and say, hi, so-and-so, thank you so much for being my customer. I appreciate your order. Order should be coming in such and such. I'm so excited. I'll be calling you to see if everything worked out okay, if you loved your nails, whatever it might be. Call your customers. I know for me, it's always so funny because, you know, customers don't really expect that when they're ordering online. They don't expect a person to call them, but I love to give surprises like that. So when an order comes through, I see, you know, what time zone they're in. So I'm not calling them at a crazy time if they're not in Hawaii. And I'll give them a call. Hi, so-and-so. Thank you so much for your order. I saw your online order come through. Thank you. Thank you. You are going to love. And then I usually reiterate the ones that they purchase. Always bring them back to what they purchased. So they will start to think and visually remember what they purchased from you. But build relationships. I cannot express to you how valuable those customers are to your business. You want your customers to be coming back to you, purchasing over and over and over again, because they're going to run out of nails. They're going to need more nails for the next 2 weeks. Then the next 2 weeks after that, they're going to want to share with a friend or family. I have so many customers that tell me, Michelle, I gave away the sets that I bought from you, or I sold the sets that I bought from you. All kind of crazy stories. But you know what? They're so excited about coloristry that they can't hold back as well. They're always talking about their nails. They're sharing their nails. I love it. Have incentives for your customers like that. Give them some, you know, accent nails, or eventually free nails, or a gift, or a prize, or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be costly. Remember, it's the thought behind your gift. I tell you, even little notes that you handwrite yourself, maybe put a sticker or washi tape or whatever, goes a long way. I love putting confetti, you know, all that fun stuff. You have to remember to think how the other person on the other end will receive it. So, for example, when I send out prizes for my games, I always put like little notes. I put a little recruiting paper in there so that I can remind them that this is a business. Whatever it might be, the details make a difference, okay? If you folks need help in that area, please reach out to me. Reach out to anyone on this team for ideas. There's so many creative stylists on our team, and I totally love how everyone is so open to sharing ideas with everyone. So I just want to kind of remind you on, you know, customer service things as well too, because you have to love on your customers. Our customers fund our business, and customers make it happen for us. Okay, so love on your customers at all times. The other thing that I wanted to share with you folks is coming up for the month of February. I wanted to already put it on the calendar for our next get-together. Every single month, I want us to get together. I want us to get together on a weekly basis on Zoom so we can talk about business, information, you know, help each other, actually see each other, talk to each other, and all of that, interact with one another. And then I also want to have a monthly get-together where we come in person and see each other, have a good time, have some training, or just have some fun times together. You know, I'm calling it a social because sometimes, you know, it's just a really good social time. And sometimes it really is like a business. We're going to get this done, get it, you know, take care of certain things. So mark your calendar. I'm going to get my calendar out right now real quick. February is coming up. So on Sunday, February 10th, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. We're going to be at Moanalua 99. We've been there before. I love that place because there's like lots of tables, lots of room. You can drink and eat the different things there, so you don't have to bring any food or anything. You don't even need to buy anything. But I love the bubble drink over there. Okay, so Sunday, February 10th, we are going to have a Team Relentless Vision Board Social. So come with your cork board or your poster board. I know I used to buy like a pack at Walmart. It's a white poster board. Bring your magazines or pre-print, you know, some of your pictures. For example, I've been collecting magazines of like home magazines. I even got a Louis Vuitton if some of you want to cut up Louis Vuitton. I have some trip magazines, all of that. So I'm going to bring some, but you bring some as well too. So for example, if you have a desire, a great desire to go on a cruise, print and cut out a picture of a cruise, a boat cruise, okay? Put it up there. If you have a dream and a vision to go to like Europe or Disney World or Disneyland or any of those, cut out a picture as well too. If you have magazines at home, like I love looking at home magazines, you know, I like to look at like mud rooms and get ready rooms and how people organize their closets and bathroom ideas, all of that fun stuff. cut those out too, okay? So bring those with you. For those of you that don't have a whole lot, I'll bring some as well too. I'll bring some scissors and some glue. I've found though, for me personally, I have a vision board like on a white poster board, and once I glue it, it's like stuck there. So I had a hard time like adding to it. So I opted to do a cork board instead. So that way I can just like pin something up, and if I needed to rearrange it and move it, it's okay. So I'm opting for a cork board type of vision board. But I'm so excited, you folks. Let's get together to do that this year. I want you to put your vision ahead of you, in front of you, so that when you're getting ready or when you're in your office or you do your work, you're looking at it constantly. I cannot tell you how many dreams have been fulfilled because I've had it on my refrigerator as my vision board. When my children were younger, Disneyland up there, Universal Studios, Six Flags, I mean, all the fun places. And guess what? Year 1, took it down for Disneyland. Tiana went to Disneyland. Year 2, oh my gosh. Year 3, year 4. All of those things came to pass. Why? Because I was constantly looking at them. My favorite story, Tony went and drove a Lincoln Navigator. That was like my dream car way back in like 2000, I don't know, 2002 or whatever it might be. But I remember I went down there, we test drove it. I did not have the money to go home with a Lincoln Navigator, but I did know how important it is to dream build and to go drive that dream car. I took home a brochure. You guys, I'm not kidding you. I think I have a picture. I took home a brochure of the Lincoln Navigator. It was a new car that year. I took home the brochure. I cut out the Lincoln Navigator car, and where there was a driver, I put my face. I like stuck my little face right in the picture, and I put it on my refrigerator. That one was on for a few years. It was on for a while. But I'll tell you what, the day I bought and came home, you know, I leased what was it? It was what was a XL? Oh my gosh, I'm so blank. Tiana, what car did we have? Tiana, what car did we have? The black. You guys, I'm so blank. It was Escalade. Oh my gosh, how can I forget? It was a black Escalade XLT. Sorry about that. I was like trying to think of the company, but it was an Escalade XLT with a sunroof. I was fired up, you guys. I didn't only get what I had envisioned with that Lincoln Navigator. I upgraded to a better car. So fired up. You guys, the power of having a vision board. It works. It is powerful. When you can see it before you every single day, it gets into your heart. It gets into your system. Just like your affirmations, your verbal affirmations. I am relentless. I am powerful. I am a multimillionaire. Whatever it is, confess it. Believe it. Okay? I just want to share that with you. I know it's the beginning of the year. Such an exciting year ahead of us. There's so much going on right now. I want you to take a part and be a whole. Don't miss it. Do not miss this wave of opportunity called Color Street. This year, 2019, I am confessing that 2019 is going to be a phenomenal growth year for all of us. For those of you that are not active yet, get back on the horse. Get back on behind the driver's seat. Get a hold of the steering wheel. Let's go. Press that gas and keep going. Just get started again. For those of you that took a little break for the holidays, for January, get started. It's not too late. Jump back in the driver's seat. Come on, let's go. Grab your board. Let's catch this wave together. I don't want you to miss it. I am so fired up for this year. I am ready to help you folks get to the next level. I'm all about growth and building our mindset and being consistent and very focused on our daily activity and our weekly activity, our monthly activity. It's going to take some work. It took you this much, this far, however old you are, it took you this many years to get to where you are. I want you to take the next year, the next 2 years, the next 3 years, set your goal, the next 3 years. It's going to be the best years yet. Believe it. Color Street is such a young company. I am so fired up that I got started when Color Street was still a baby company. You should be fired up that you're a part of Color Street when it's still a baby company. You guys, we're still learning how to crawl. We're still adding incentives. Oh my gosh, you guys. How many of you want to go on the cruise next for the 2019 cruise? I'm sure they're going to have another one. I want you to be on that cruise. I'm so fired up, you guys. I bought my plane ticket today. A box came in. I think it's my little luggage. I'm going to open it up on my VIP page tonight. I'm so fired up. I want you to experience all of the fun, all of the money that you can be making, all of the exciting things that Color Street is setting before us. Hang on. For those of you that don't tune in on a weekly basis to the Tuesday home office calls, I know it's early in Hawaii. Tune into the replay. I do my best to post it as soon as I can when they repost it as far as the information and the link. So it's on there today. Go ahead and listen to it. Invest in yourself. Invest in your business. I also want to always remind you, our Color Street conference, please, 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 you should be marking your calendar. Remember, it is going to take some travel. It is going to take some time to get to our conference this year. So please plan accordingly. For those of you that need help with, like your airfare and your hotel stay, I don't think you need a car unless, we want to maybe get a vehicle together, but you want to get there, Orlando, Florida. Another thing that I wanted to share with you folks is February 5th, St. Patrick's nails are going to be available for you and for customers, so mark your calendar for that as well. And then mark your calendar. Start shading in all the Tuesdays of your calendar. Let's see, I was looking at my calendar. The only one that I will not be here for will be February 26th. I might have like a short one or like a pre-recorded, or I might even have someone else take that meeting. But I've got all of the all of my dates in Tuesdays for Team Relentless, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Zoom meeting. So please, I want you to commit to the team, show up on the camera, share some feedbacks, share some thoughts. Different people are going to be taking different days to share a few things, topics that have been on their heart, or maybe experiences they've had in the business and they want to share tips with you. I'll kind of announce that ahead of time, but please mark your calendars for those things, okay? Vision board get together, our team social on February 10th. That's a Sunday, 3 to 5. And then every Tuesday is our weekly team Zoom meeting, 6 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. And February 5th for the St. Patrick's nails. So I'm going to stop the recording now, and if there's any other questions, please feel free to reach out to me, contact me, message me, call me. You know how to get in touch with me. Love you, Team Relentless.